Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you very much for joining me here. I hope you're having a great day. Let's take a quick look here at WIF hat, see what's going on. When we looked at this yesterday, we could see that the price action was due to continue higher or pull back to the local high effectively and retest that. Neither of those two things happened, went range bound, and now we're starting to scale up. Now that Bitcoin is moving past that $85,000 mark. So it kind of reinforces the fact that this coin is reliant on Bitcoin for the moment still to be able to move to the upside, and it pulls back quite significantly when Bitcoin does too. So please make sure you secure profits when you can. This coin is highly volatile, moving harder and faster than other coins. When it goes up though, it moves up fast, and when it pulls back, it does the same thing. So most coins are not performing like this, which is a good sign and a bad sign depending on how you trade it. Okay, so just make sure you're not getting too crazy with it, and ensure that you are making sure you're trading this carefully. Okay, let's take a quick look at some liquidation data here. I'm just going to peek quickly at the last 7 days and see that there's a lot of shorts at about the 45 to 46 cent range. So I think there's a distinct probability we're going to go a bit higher here to retest our local high and to effectively hit that 48 cent mark. This does require Bitcoin to maintain the range of 85 to 86,000, but I feel as if Bitcoin is going to continue higher here. Keep in mind, this is a weekend. It's still very premature. Low volume does breed very unique trading conditions, so be mindful of that. But from a daily perspective, we are maintaining above the 20-day SMA. That's helpful while we've wavered above and below it. Our local point of control of 38 cents is holding strong. So based on that, we have a good support there. So the price action shouldn't pull back that much more if it were to. We're starting to see some good averaging out in the 38 to 42 cent range. So that's good news. 4-hour time frame. Also, just to note here, we're still under the 50-day SMA. That's working tentatively as a resistance. Keep in mind, it's never truly considered to be a support or resistance level. It just gives you an idea of the trend. And right now the trend is up. It just keeps on bearishly backtesting that ascending trend. So at this point, being below it isn't good. We want to be back up above it. That would be very helpful. The overall sense, though, is that the 4-hour time frame is reflecting some super good qualities here. Keep in mind, this is the same on most coins, but the truth is when you're above 50 in the RSI, you're above that simple moving average, or the money flow index is above the RSI. Those are all extremely important things to have to factor in that it's worthwhile taking a long versus a short. I don't necessarily recommend shorting this coin ever, even though it's pulled back quite significantly in the recent past. I think it's too early to try to short, and at this point it may be too late to long. It really depends on who you are, but for the most part, I'm not much of a breakout trader, and this does look like a breakout trade setup. So let me explain here. If you see, we got like a nice little triangle pattern here where the price action is working itself and retesting this high level of roughly 41 cents. I test that area multiple times, and we can see obviously the price action is working in an ascending trend. So these are generally favorable signs when you look for a long position. So the likelihood of further upside is greater pending Bitcoin doesn't take a nosedive or correct itself significantly. So these are all good signs here. I would say you're probably better off taking a long versus a short with this coin at this exact moment. But if you're watching this like 24, 40 hours later, it may not work out quite as well, because we would have effectively broken free from this range or rejected off of it. What's commonplace though, keep in mind to pay attention to this, if the price does break up here, it's really common for coins to come back, consolidate, and leg up again. That's how continuation patterns work. So if you see here, we had a previous high, retested as a new low, and the price continued higher. That's hypothetically what we're going to be looking for our, for a confirming factor trade, a trade you take with confirming, confirming signs. Okay, so those are all just little things I like to look for. Hopefully this is beneficial and helpful for you. Thank you so much again to everyone who's been awesome and supportive, always liking my content here online. Deeply appreciate that. And future reference too, thank you again so much for the awesome feedback from my community. Bitunix has been really good to us, so make sure you use the link down below to register. These guys are phenomenal. No KYC or VPN required. It's an awesome exchange. We use them exclusively as a community. And if you use my link, you get benefits every single month with different promotions. They're really awesome about offering that. So it's cool. I'm glad to have that opportunity for our community. Thanks again so much for your time. We'll see you in the next one. Take care out there.